already. Look at the breathing from P.Korpuliński. You can see him. Every single breath means something. He's holding on to it. He wants this more than ever. He now feels how Shanahan is in the lead and the chase. It's time for him to lead him out. This is it. This is for the final of Drift Masters, Red Bull Drift Masters finale here in Poland. They fire in as Korpuliński leads them through. Shanahan onto the door already. Korpuliński turns the heat up to 11, goes close to the wall, hoping that Shanahan can't make it through, but he does, and Shanahan dials in the angle. Korpuliński makes an error, wobbles away from the wall, and that's the first chink in the armour we've seen from the Polishman as he fires in to outside zone 6. Shanahan's with him. They both wobble once again as Shanahan fires through the smoke, looks for Korpuliński, but he's out of the outside zone. Korpuliński not looking as good as he did.
What is going on? What has happened to Korpuliński? Is the car on its last legs? Is it running out of steam? I mean, he was not able to really hold it in that zone. What is happening? These vehicles, I mean, there's not much left of anything. The energy left just to try and get through. Korpuliński really good through that inside clip, and that inside clip, man, this is tight. Outside zone looks phenomenal. There's C.Shanahan just trying to fight through it, gets into the side of him. A decent little tap, but Korpuliński not phased even for a moment. But the story comes down to these last outside zones where Korpuliński seems to come off it just a little bit, whether that was contact with Connor, the vehicle giving up its last legs, or Korpuliński making a mistake that so rarely happens. You can't even tell through the smoke.
I think Korpuliński made an error. He was way off of the wall in that final outside zone, and I think as he came out of 6, he tried to correct, tried to get himself back into it, and I don't think that he could get the back end of that car in there, and he knew he couldn't stamp on the foot brake, so he had to just ride it out. I wonder how the judges are looking at this. They're deliberating, they're talking about it. There's still one run in the bag left to go. This is the final run of the final of the Red Bull Drift Masters Grand Finale here at the P.KORPUliński in Poland. Everything this year has come down to this.
One battle for history. Everyone is on their feet. Everybody in this stadium right now is collectively holding their breath, waiting for those lights to go out. Korpuliński gets the fans on just a little bit, try and drop those temps. I mean, still a wave, but still locked in. He's ready to go. C.Shanahan knows there was a mistake, but sometimes knowing your competitor has messed up, you know, how does that play in your brain? Do you know you have to be perfect? You go, I have a bit of room. Do you take the chance? What do you do in this moment?
You go for it. That's what you do, and you go for it right now. You come off the line. Everybody here in Poland is on their feet. They're ready for it. They're excited for it. As Shanahan fires in that GT86 into that first outside zone, Korpuliński goes for it. Dials on the angle, almost goes backwards into that first outside zone. They come through inside zone 3. Back onto it once again. Korpuliński can't shake Shanahan. They're on it, door to door. Shanahan goes nice and deep into outside zone 4, but he now tries to drive away from the Polishman, but he can't seem to. As he checks up, going into outside zone 6, a tag on the door from Korpuliński. They go wheel to wheel. Korpuliński try not to make contact, and they shadow up the angle across the line.
This is one of those situations where both drivers know they have to be absolutely perfect. There's some uncertainty on that first run as to what happened. It might have been Korpuliński making a mistake. It might have been contact. We're not 100% sure yet, so neither driver can lift at any moment. They've got to be perfect because either one could go out. Any mistake, mechanical, driver, anything could completely change this result. So what you are seeing is C.Shanahan striving for perfection. Korpuliński with the chase of his life, knowing that he's got to be close, but does not want to get into the side of Shanahan. He doesn't want any doubt in the mind of the judges. And look at this, the precision to get into the side without ever making contact. That is incredibly difficult to do, but both drivers seem so on form for this final run of the season. I can't believe we're here.
Well, here we are. We're seeing the beautiful onboard images from our Red Bull Media House. As you can see, C.Shanahan dialed into the zone. And look at this, no mistake on outside zone 6 for Shanahan. Still wonder what happened with Korpuliński. We'll find out another time, because the decision has been made. It has to have been made, and it is in who is going to be the winner of the final round of 2025 as we see these last shots, and Korpuliński smiles as he looks across at the big screen and says, what a day, what a weekend, what an event, what a 2025 championship it has been. Well, here we go. Everything's off. This is it. This is for the final. This is for the top step on the podium. Who is the winner of round 7? Slide of left for Korpuliński, right for Shanahan, and it's going to be C.Shanahan. Yeah. C.Shanahan wins round 7 of Drift Masters 2025, and he is the 2025 Drift Masters champion.
What a way to wrap it up, and just absolutely showing his dominance in this season, continuing that points gap and going, this was not a fluke. I came here and I dominated this season. C.Shanahan, one of the greatest of all time, and proving it one more time. And for P.Korpuliński, it is so rare for him to make a mistake, and unfortunate this time it happened at the one moment you don't want it to, but still a driver that one day will be a champion, I guarantee it. But right now, all eyes on our event winner and our season champion, the Irishman, Conor the Shadow Shanahan.
It certainly is, and you know what? That is fuel in the tank for Korpuliński. Korpuliński now has fuel in the tank for 2026 to say, I can do it. I can come back bigger and stronger than ever before. You can see everyone down there on track congratulating our drivers. It's almost time to head over to Becky. She's down there with Conor Shanahan, not only our winner, but our 2025 Drift Masters champion. Becky, it's over to you.
Conor, a perfect event almost for you. You are our 2025 champion. You have won round 7 of Drift Masters this year. What an incredible evening for you. I can see the emotions coming to your face. Can you give us a few words?
Yeah, just lost for words, to be honest. I was a little annoyed when I won the championship today. You know, there was a lot of hate online and it was out of my control. I wasn't the one who broke Vincek's car, and I felt sorry for him as much as anybody here in the stands or at home. So I said to my spotter, job on, let's show them why we're the champion. 3 wins, 4 podiums, what a year. I dedicate this championship to my team. Unbelievable, from start to finish, they proved it again. Not one problem with this car from the start of the season till the finish, until the axle yesterday, tires and fuel all year long. My incredible sponsors, DBM Engineering, race winning brands, for giving me an incredible engine package this year. Everybody who makes this possible, I can't thank everyone enough. I'm living the dream, what I wanted as a kid. We stand here as a 2-time champion. Drove hard tonight to make sure that we got the win. Korpuliński had me on the ropes, not going to lie, but I knew if I could keep pulling off the clean lead runs that maybe there was an error coming on his side. But thank you, everybody. Kilabullen. I cannot wait to come home. I can't wait to come home and enjoy all this moment with you guys. To my friends, my family, my mom and dad, Jack for building one of the best drift cars that I've ever drove in the world. Actually, not one of the best, the best drift car in the world. What a night for the Shanahans. What a night for Ireland. 2-time champion. It does not sound real.
Conor, do you go back to the drawing board now, take a look at things, repower, get yourself ready for next year, or is it time for a break?
Yeah, definitely time for a break. I don't know what's next, to be honest. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to, you know, sit down and think about what the plan is, but, you know, the goal of winning championships has never changed, and that will never change. And I feel like I'm driving better now than I ever have, and I feel like we've built an incredible, strong team in Europe what can go on to win many championships, whether it's me driving or Jack driving. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Poland, for one of the most memorable nights of my life alongside 2023. You guys have a huge heart for drifting. Vincek, congrats in 2nd place. My brother, congrats in 3rd. What a moment.
Conor, congratulations. You are the 2025 champion and our Red Bull Drift Masters final winner.